As Halloween draws near, many Americans are gearing up for an evening of fun and scares, but this year why not mix it up a bit by visiting one of America's most haunted high schools? We've made an extensive list of some of the most haunted high schools in the country, places where spirits are bound to walk the halls, ghosts are sure to roam, and more than likely you'll get a fright or two while you're there. So put on your best costume, grab some treats, and head on over to one of these famous American high schools where spirits definitely roam the campus. Number 9. New Zealand's Moree Girls College. Two boarding students at Turakina Moree Girls College departed in 2015 after being threatened by a man with a black cape and hat. The school administration accused the two girls of faking the incident, which caused their parents to lose their patience. Some parents reported the school administration was in denial about the ghost, Kahua, haunting the dormitory and responded violently when a local preacher suggested the girls made up the ghost. A former student shared her 20-year hostel memories. 38-year-old Kelly Sleepin told a local news station that when she was a student, she and a group of students once watched a cup careen across a table by itself and drop to the floor. She reported that a local pastor had been invited to bless the building but that she saw a ghost on the main steps not long afterward. Financial problems forced enrollment to drop from 152 to 47. Number 8. Hibbing High School, Minnesota. Hibbing High School isn't boring. Here, marble staircases, brass railings, and Art Deco walls create a medieval-like appearance. The auditorium was modeled after the Capitol Theater, which is a sight in itself. Like Robert Zimmerman, Bob Dylan performed in a talent show at Hibbing High. But even with great performances and a magnificent design, it's a lone seat inside the auditorium that grabs the most attention. Bill, the school's first stage manager, died after a chandelier collapsed on his head in the late 1960s. Rumors soon circulated that Bill never truly departed his preferred seat in the auditorium, specifically J47. In the early 90s, Chuck Perry, who at that point had been stage manager since 1979, shot a series of images of the auditorium after a woman reported experiencing a cold shiver as she moved around the J47 row. One Polaroid photo showed a man in J47 wearing a top hat and elegant clothing. He was transparent. Number 7. Australian school Downland's Sacred Heart. This secondary school in Toowoomba was utilized as military quarters during wartime, and as such, many ghost stories have cropped up with the school as the featured location. These include the urban legend of a man on fire, staggering and screaming through campus, and the apparition of a woman in the administrative building. A local ghost hunting group uploaded a class photo from the school in 2015 that they claimed had a ghost. The hazy guy at the top right appears to be in uniform. The eerie portrait hangs on a wall inside the school. Number 6. Hawaii's Old Maui High. Maui High School was built in 1913 by missionaries and sugarcane plantation owners. In 1972, the school moved, leaving the old structure to deteriorate. Today, only the shell of the once imposing structure remains. That and ghost stories. In Hawaii, the prevailing idea is that persons who have died invariably return to the areas they frequented in life. Some students and teachers are rumored to haunt Old Maui High and interact with the living. There have been accounts of pupils exploring the ruins of the school, only to be suffocated within an inch of their lives by unseen hands. Visitors have heard a girl sobbing in a former bathroom. Number 5. Rizal High School, Philippines. Filipino ghosts are famous. And in 2015, one was purportedly captured in a photograph in a bathroom at Rizal High School. Two students took a selfie by the basins and then left. Until they reviewed their selfie, that is. As they admired their photo, they noticed a man crouching close to a trash can. Upon closer inspection, it seemed like a girl with long black hair wearing black clothes, staring at the two best friends. The selfie quickly went viral since the ghost resembled Samara from The Ring. The children denied creating the photos, and additional students started reporting that they'd seen ghostly apparitions on the school premises. The school administration contemplated blessing the building to remove ghosts. Number 4. Old Portland, Michigan. Portland, Michigan's former high school opened in 1881. According to a persistent urban legend, a 14-year-old girl was crushed to death behind a pile of gym bleachers that collapsed on her in 1918. The janitor disappeared after failing to fix the bleachers. It is thought that the student's father killed the janitor out of spite of his daughter's death. He burnt the body in the school. The school was restored and reopened in 1920. However, the ghosts of the girl and the janitor lingered. Decades later, the school was turned into a housing complex named Old School Manor. Several residents stated that their belongings disappeared and were later stacked in another room. Others have heard disconnected school bells, and others have encountered a ghost pupil who smacked them on the back. One renter encountered the janitor's spirit. She claimed the ghost would terrify her 2-year-old kid and demanded she tell her mother to get away. Number 3. Alaska's Nightmute High. Even if this Alaska school isn't haunted, the name is spooky. Most tourists hear about the lonely girl. A young girl's soul reportedly flushes toilets and flickers lights in the school's restrooms. If basketballs are left in the gym, you may watch them speeding toward the hoop. In life, the girl had no friends and would skulk around the edge of gatherings and groups until being chased off. A tomb was supposed to be under room 106, where the girl's spirit was regularly seen. Number 2. Jeppe High School for Boys, South Africa. Jeppe High School for Boys in Kensington, Johannesburg. This school's history parallels Johannesburg's. For years after the discovery of gold on the Witwatersrand, the first school building was built. In 1986, the main school building and war memorial were national monuments. Jeppe Lads is also the place where a ghost retraces her steps around the corridors on a daily basis, scaring the pants off the boys that stay in the on-site dormitory during school terms. It's said a woman's ghost has walked here since she killed herself after World War I. Another tale says the woman was the mother of a Jeppe Boys student who died after being pierced by a javelin. She jumped down a hill. She was allegedly decapitated and is supposed to stalk the corridors of the school, cradling her head while waiting for her kid. Number 1. LVHS, Nevada. Las Vegas is glitzy, wealthy, and haunted. Zach Bagans' The Haunted Museum, Westgate, and the Luxor are haunted in Sin City. Las Vegas High School was the Las Vegas Academy of the Arts in 1931. It was the first recognized high school in the city and the spot where the ghost of a former teacher, Mr. Petrie, lingered after he died in a mysterious fire. After the school became an arts academy, disturbing suspicions persisted. Some others reported seeing a man in a white tux occupying a certain seat in the theater, while others sensed rapid temperature decreases and experienced profound sensations of melancholy and despair whenever they entered the building. John Morris, a skeptical teacher, admitted to having an odd encounter. The high school once put on a play called the Spoon River Project, and the stage was built up with a fog machine and makeshift graveyard. The play's director informed Morris she saw a naked Mexican boy during the staging. The boy needed clothes before vanishing. Morris rolled his eyes and told the director she was crazy. The remainder of the night went off without a hitch, and once everyone left, only Morris and his 3-year-old daughter remained inside the theater. Before phoning his daughter to go home, Morris closed all the doors. She was playing on a mound of grass used in the play and told her father she didn't want to go yet because she was playing with a buddy. Morris didn't see anyone, so he told her she could play for a few more minutes. His daughter remarked, "It's that boy, he's naked." So, guys, that was it for this video. What did you think about the video? Let us know in the comments section below. If you are new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching.